Chapter 05, Ogres Chief Pav. A few minutes ago, before Rimuru got a report about the orcs attacking ogres, the elder chief of the village was thinking back on dryads what the dominating said, do not invade other monster species. He is even wise enough to know that the dryads are trying to keep peace in the forest of Jura. One dryad even said that there was someone who was helping the dryad keep order around here in the forest cause the three true dragons told them that he be in charge and keep peace here. Whoever this person is, the true dragon made him in charge of the forest. The chief was thinking, who is this individual? He, with his son and daughter, is having tea and talking about it. Ogre chief, I wonder who this person that is helping the dryad keep order around here in the great forest of Jura. He must be strong if he is working with dryads. Prince, I don't know, father, but whoever it is, can we really trust him? We really don't know his name or what he looks like. Princess, I agree with my brother here. Why would the true dragons here in this forest let one person be changed with dryads here? Ogre chief, well, if the dryads think he is trustworthy, then we must trust him. But we need to know what kind of character he is, if he is an evil or a calm and reasonable person. Someone maybe can pass judgment so easily. Right now, the chief senses something ominous is going on, even his son. They had their eyes wide. Ogre chief, what the? Do you sense that my son and daughter? Prince, yes, something is not right. Princess, Ogre chief, I have a bad feeling about this, be prepared for a surprise attack to happen. Just as he said that, suddenly, an explosion happened at the entry to the ogre village. Everyone heard it, some prepared for battle for what was to come. Randon ogre, a explosion. Ogre chief, you there. Go check it out, and my son keeps her safe, and if anything happens, run away from the village. Prince, no, there is no way I am going to turn away from the enemy. Even I die I will not run away. Princess, yes, father, we can't leave you. Ogre chief, that is enough. Listen to me, that is in order. Now leave and go find one of the dryads, tell one of them about the attack, and ask one of them to bring the one who is bringing peace in the forest. But suddenly a masked man came inside the house, he was a fat clown. Chief, you, who are you, intruder? Ho, that's correct, your chieftain, I'm the angry patriot footman. Now, shall we talk? In that instant footman threw a punch with the chief barely dodges and then tries to kick back, but footman dodges. Ogre chief, such power. I need to buy enough time for them. Son, take yourself, and your sister, and the other survivors, and run away. I will hold him back as long as I can. Prince, no, I won't leave you alone. Ogre chief, that is an order. Take your sister and run away. Even if I lose, you will be there to keep them safe. Ask Dryden, that mysterious person, to help us. They left him, and now it is him and footman. He got his sword and tried to fight him head on, knowing he would lose his life. Prince and Princess Pav, while the prince took his sister out, an old man who had the title Sword Savon and Dark Blue Ogres. Sword Savon, where is the chief? Prince, buying us some time to escape someone attacking him. Princess, he wants us to find the dryads. Call for help right now. Dark Blue Ogres, to the forest, we go. They tried to fight off a few orcs to get away and gave time to the prince and princess to go talk to the dryads, who needed backup from the person keeping the forest at peace now. Prince, there are so many orcs. How did this happen? Sword Savon, I don't know, but they keep on coming. We are almost out of the village, so we can talk to a dryad. It took another minute to get out of the village and make it to the forest. Princess, dryads, can you hear us? We need your wisdom and help. Prince, dryads, where are you? By their call, two dryads came out of the ground and teleported in front of them. Tria, we hear you, ogres. What is wrong? Doris, I smell smoke in the air. Wait, is the ogre village on fire? Prince, no time, we are under attack by orcs. My father orders me to ask you to bring the person helping you keep this forest at peace, or keeping order around here. Doris, very well, we can help you. Sister, go to big sister Trainee and ask her to bring Rimuru here now. Tria, I am on it. She goes back into the ground and gets her sister and Rimuru for help. Prince, so the mysterious person is called Rimuru, right? Doris, yes, that is his name. But his full name is Rimuru Kono Tempest. Now let's go back to your village and help survivors or any kids. They ran back to their home and saw more houses on fire. More orcs were now killing ogres. They even helped some kids under some debris or still inside the burning house. Doris helps with her veins to move some debris. Some orcs begin dying out, but something shocks them. They have eaten each other or the ogres. Doris, what are they doing? Prince, are they eating themselves? No, they also eat our kind, too. What the hell? Princess, I am going to be sick. However, once they saw this, 5 orcs came behind the princess. Which one notices and hurries to her? Sword Savon, Princess, look it out. But before she could see behind her, some plants from the ground came out of nowhere and teleported next to the group of orcs. However, a sword flew out and spun from the plants and hit 5 orcs, heads off, cutting them like child toys. The orcs' heads and bodies turn into ice first, then all of a sudden, fire burns them to a crisp. Then, of a sudden, the sword stopped in the air and was forced to come back to the plants. Someone held his hand in midair and caught the sword. Rimuru has arrived on the battlefield, which showed the ogres that the sword was stopped in midair and went back to its master. Ogres, a kid, Rimuru, Trainee Go helps some survivors and helps them escape and takes them to the goblin village. Ranga come out and help the purple ogres over there. Trainee, I am on it. Ranga comes out of his shadow and runs to the purple ogre, and uses his attack to help them. Rimuru, another day, another saving the forest. True dragon reaction to Rimuru Pav. Velgrind, oh, good, you made it in time. Now it's time to kill some pigs. Veldora, 5 pigs down, a lot more to go. Rimuru used his super smoke to get behind 3 of the orcs and come out to kill them so fast, cutting the orc, he didn't have time to see what had happened. However, once he killed those orcs, he noticed another orc eating other orcs, which disgusted him. Rimuru, what the hell? Do we have zombie orcs? Veldora, are there zombie orcs? We have zombie pigs now. He continues his game with Ifrit. And Ifrit is also paying attention to Rimuru. Velzard, that wasn't on this year's bingo card of fighting enemies. Damn, they really become cannibals. Velgrind, and judging by the fact they are getting stronger by eating them, I don't think you could talk them out of it, Rimuru. Rimuru, noted, okay, they eat each other and get stronger. Also, means they may not listen to a word I say. Which means I may have played this with magic skills. But first, he must put out fires in front of him and the houses. He put his hand in the air and yelled blizzard to put out the fires. Rimuru, blizzard, a big blizzard went around the village to cool down the fires here. And made all the orcs and ogres get cold by what Rimuru was doing. However, this helps the dryads get many ogres out of harm's way. Velzard, smart move, put out the fire immediately and let the ogres and the dryads help around easily. Rimuru, yep, now, then, it's time to test my sword skills. Great Sage, what is the first move I should use? You can use the Strick of Utgard. Power up your sword and swing it 3 times. 2 ice frost slashes and 1 fire scorch slash. They will become big, so be ready to use on a group of orcs. Rimuru, got it. Strick of Utgrade. He powers up his sword, and he swings it 3 big slashes come and hit 10 orcs. Killing them without a second thought. Their armors crack at the impact, their bodies freeze, and then the fire slash burns them alive. Next, an orc comes right behind him, but then uses body armor on one of his arms to block the attack from the orc, which surprised him and the ogres. The weapon from the orcs broke from impact with Rimuru's body armor. Rimuru punched the orc's armor and broke it, and was sent flying back and knocked out a few down. Rimuru, time for some black lightning, and you get black lightning, and you a black lightning, everyone gets black lightning. Boom, 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 boom. So many black lightning come out from the sky and hit a lot of orcs, killing them one by one to 50 or 100 or more. Prince, what power? Many ogres were acknowledging Rimuru's power. Veldora, oh, my boy is spamming attacks. He's spamming black lightning. Would you like to test the new extra skill, Black Fire? One of the Shizu skills that comes with the unique skill Degenerate. Rimuru, yes please. I wonder if these orcs taste like bacon or pork chops. Black Fire. His hand was in the air and called forth some black fire from his hand, threw it too big, and burned a lot of pig orcs to the ground. There are probably 100 or 1000s in there. Luckily, some houses he hit were already burned, so he used blizzards to put his fires out so they wouldn't burn more houses. Princess, no way, that's impossible. It is not produced by using the surrounding magicules. The only thing forming that flame is his pure strength, and the size of the flame mirrors the size of his power. Velgrind, oh, not bad of an upgrade of your fireside, Rimuru. Rimuru, Musical notes. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Trainee. I think you just killed half of the army already, Rimuru. But I don't think we can talk to them. I think I know what is wrong with them. Rimuru. Really, what do they have, Trainee? Trainee. I believe they may have the unique skill Starved. It allows the user to bestow the effects of the skill upon his subordinates, which allows them to eat anything and everything in sight in exchange for a constant feeling of starvation. Those under the skill's effects develop a sense of collectivism that also enables those under its effects to share their gains and improvements remotely and obtain all the abilities of those they eat. They can still acquire some of their special features. Rimuru. Yikes. So they're basically like zombies. By the way, how is the evacuation going? Trainee. My sisters have already taken 20 children back to the Goblin Village and 5 ogre women who were pregnant. According to some ogres, there have been 10 deaths of children we couldn't save. They have been eaten or burned in the fire. Rimuru. Oh shoot, rest in peace, those kids. Well, at least we got a couple of kids safe from dying today. Prince. Incredible, he wiped out half of the orcs. Some ogres even talk about Rimuru's power and abilities. Just how many does this kid have anyway? Sword Savon. Excuse, sir, Rimuru was it. I noticed that you are a beginner at swords but good at magic. But you have quite the adaptability. Rimuru. Sorry to say this, but I just got my sword today, and I had no training. I asked a girl who is a swordswoman to help me in the future, however, she just got in trouble with something, and she is recovering at the moment or in the middle of an evolution. But judgment by your skills, you're a master swordsman. Sword Savon. Oh, then once this is over, you can ask her to let me join you in practicing your swordsmanship. If you like, I can teach you more about sword fighting and ask the woman to help her train some more. I see you have potential. Rimuru. Thanks, I will take the offer. I can see, even with my inexperienced eye, that you're a sword master. Oh, it seems round 2, for the orcs are coming here now. Do you think you all can keep up? Veldora. It can't be an old master swordsman like these anime and manga in Rimuru's memories. This is turning like anime for Rimuru. He needs to be trained by him. Velzard. A master swordsman, an old man, who has experience fighting over the years of traveling. Right, he needs good sword training from a wise person. Velgrind. Yes, Rimuru needs some training for a wise person like him. He needs his wisdom. Rimuru. Well, if you all think I should be trained by him, then I ask him later to train me, Shizu, and some goblins. Prince. We would try. But then they sensed someone an enormous amount of Magical's presence. It was coming from the chief's house. Rimuru. Huh, that power. Princess. It's coming from our home, father. Prince. Father. He ran back to his home, and the sword Savon and the princess ran back home to see if the chief was okay. Also, some ogres went there too. Only 10 ogres stay to fight back. Trainee. Looks like the chief here is in danger. I go with these ogres and try to find some more kids or anyone still in danger. Please be safe, Rimuru. They run to find some more ogres if they are in danger. Ranga. Master, I would like to go with Trainee and help out as well. Rimuru. Okay, go with them. They could use your nose to find people here easily. Ranga. Thank you, Master. He runs off and catches up with them. Rimuru. Sigh, it looks like I have to deal with these guys by myself. Great Sage, how am I doing in my Magical? So I can fight and go back with them and help them. You are almost close to half of your Magical now. You may have to be careful with this next group of orcs. Magicals will be low if you keep on spamming attacks. Rimuru. Damn it, is there any way for you to give me some more Magicals from my parents or something to deal with these guys easier? And help Chief on time. Gave me 2 minutes to work on a new skill to help you replenish your Magicals. Also, this could help you name more monsters in the future. Rimuru. Whatever it is, do it, and you are the best Great Sage for helping me with new skills I can do. Time to kill more of these orcs, and it's time not to hold back. He released some of his aura. Let's test these new wings now. Since I have a human now, I wonder how it feels to use them. Hollow Diamond Baka, Velzard. Oh, you're going to enjoy flying around Rimuru. Veldora. He is a one-man army. He flies up to the sky and sees how many orcs are left, probably around 5,000 or so. Think, what do these orcs? Rimuru. Oh, okay, this is awesome, flying with wings. Okay, what other sword skills can I use on these orcs, or magic skills? Veldora. Use my storm burst or use my storm magic to make a tornado and kill half the orc here. Val grinned. If you are going to make a tornado, add fire to it. I think in your memories, there is a game called Genshin Impact that makes you use elements power together sometimes, and it really has an effect. Valzard. Oh, that game that could actually work. Veldora winds are anemo, and your scorch fire or black flame is pyro that could work. You can make a fire tornado around here. Rimuru. Haha, I guess I take your word on it that a good plan is thinking outside the box. It has really been a while haven't played that game. Storm burst and black fire, and scorch fire. He made a tornado from the sky and added fire to it. Look really hot, and the orcs saw this coming. They tried to run, but the fire tornado burned them to a crisp into a straight line, and boom. A big explosion happened. Rimuru. Well, that is really effective. I should really combine my skills more often. Now for the sword, if I remember correctly, Great Sage said if I put Hailflare in the air sideways, I could cast a meteor shower of scorch fire, and frost wind is going around me, killing things. Let's test this theory skill out. Valzard. Oh, let's see what else the sword can do. Val grinned. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Ifrit. It seems killing orcs is just child's play to him. Veldora. Of course, it's child's play. He is our son of us, a true dragon. Rimuru flies down to the middle of a big group of orcs, puts his sword in the air, and casts a meteor shower of scorching fire, and frost wind is going around him. Killing so many orcs around him freezes them and burns them alive. Rimuru was watching the beautiful meteor showers and winds going around, and his parents even liked this technique from the sword. Orcs. Ah, or pig noise squeals. Hundreds of orcs or more were overkill by this attack. Think of it as God of War Kratos' Blades of Chaos, and Leviathan's axe, the ability of Meteoric Slam, that goes down meteor shower fire attacks that are going down and the ability to breathe of the mer. But at the same time, Rimuru, well, let's save that for emergencies if I am surrounded by monsters or humans of this world. But why did these two attacks look familiar? Valzard. Agreed that was a powerful technique. The cold frost winds were freezing them and killing them at the same time. Valgrind. The fire of scorch was raining down horribly on these orcs. They didn't know what was coming to them. Veldora. Interesting, these attacks look like that one game from God of War. Rimuru. Oh, that explains why it looks familiar. Huh, who knew that Hailflare had these two abilities together? Okay, that a lot of them are killed now, what? He sees another batch of orcs coming towards him and thinks of another sword skill or magic to kill these guys. Notice I am almost done helping you get more magicals. However, there is one attack you can kill all these orcs. Slam your sword to the ground and cast a spell called Enhanced Armament. It will freeze all the orcs in one go. It's like that one move from Sword Art Online, Yu-Gi-Oh's Blue Rose Sword Technique. Rimuru. Wait, really, but wait, wouldn't it add fire at the end since it made Mama fire, too? Yes, it will, but you can shut off the fire side of the sword. Just think only of frost or ice and Hailflare will listen to you. Rimuru. Sigh, okay, I trust you on this. He put his in the ground and yelled. Enhanced Armament. He thought only ice and a big wave of freeze-cold ice went into orcs, so many were freezing to death from impact, and the whole area was completely frozen. All the orc army was now frozen, couldn't even move, and was dead. And he froze a bit of the house and a forest. Rimuru. Did I get them all? Well, it looks like we can shut off the scorch fire side or shut off the frost ice side, too. Valzard. I believe you did. That was overkill, but I am proud of you, Rimuru, for freezing so many monster orcs in one goal. Notice skill completely sending parents' magicals to master to replenish his magicals. And what she said is true, his magicals were replenishing, and he was back 100%. Rimuru. Haha, thank you, Great Sage. You are the best partner I could ever have. It is. Nothing, Master, I am simply only doing my duty, helping Master. Valzard. Well, at least you won't fall asleep 3 days again. Now you can name so many more monsters. Valgrind. Are you planning on naming the ogres here and having them as your subordinates? Rimuru. If they want to serve me, then yes. Anyway, Great Sage, where is a chief house at? North from here, but go fast now. I don't think they have much time left. Rimuru. Right, he uses his wings. He goes to where the house is and sees a clown killing 2 ogres, and the prince and princess are crying for an ogre on the ground, slowly dying. Some ogres were knocked out or hurt. Rimuru. Oh no you don't. He throws his sword so hard and fast that he tries to kill the clown, but the clown sees that he dodges Rimaru's sword. Footman. Oh, you missed. Look, like my time here is over now. Before he couldn't finish his sentence, Rimuru put his hand in the air, called back his sword, and cut the clown's left arm off by surprise. Footman. Ah, why you, how did you? But Rimuru was already in front of him and made his other arm turn into body armor and punched him in the stomach so hard, throwing him back against the house and knocking out 2 trees. Footman. Ah, forget it, I am retreating. He teleported out and got away. However, once he teleported out, his left arm froze and went into flame, making him feel more pain than he had ever felt before. He may lose his left arm for good. He screams in pain, and his friends hear his scream and see one of his arms missing. Rimuru. Damn it, he got away. He gets to the ogres and sees them slowly drying. The ogre chief was in a horrible state. The old man and a blue ogre had some blood, and others were not in good condition. Prince. Father, please stay with us. Princess. Father. Rimuru. Here, take this. You get 100% healing potions, and you two also get a healing potion, and these guys too. He throws some liquid at the ogre chief, the old man, the blue ogre, and others. They were surprised to get up immediately. Their wounds healed completely, which surprised all the ogres here. And he puts his sword away in his scabbard. Ogre chief. Gaspahuff, what the? Sword Savon. My wounds are healed. Blue ogre. What the? Ogres. Huh, prince and princess. Father, you're alive. They quickly hug him, thank God that their father wasn't going to die today. Velgrind. You made it in time to save them. Velzard. HPHM, it seems you will have more enemies in the future, Rimuru. Rimuru. Sigh, sorry, it looks like the clown got away before I could get some answers from him. But at least all the orcs are dead, and all the children of this village were teleported out of danger. Princess. Thank you for saving my father, Rimuru, from death. We thought we would lose him for good. Prince. You have our thanks for saving our village and our citizens. Rimuru. It's not a problem. I am just keeping my promise to the true dragons to keep peace around here. Good thing you told one of the dryads what was going on. If you didn't, things wouldn't have been much worse here, with more casualties and deaths. Ogre chief. You are the one that the dryads told us about keeping the forest in order around here. By that aura you are releasing tells me you're a strong kid. What are you? You look human, but not can I can't know my savior's name. Rimuru. I am just a slime, and my name is Rimuru Kono Tempest. Nice to meet you, chief. Ogre chief. A slime. Rimuru transforms into his slime form to show he is not lying about what he is. The ogres were shocked that Silm was weak, but this one surprised them. He was strong enough to kill a lot of orcs by himself. They now wonder what the dryads and true dragons see in him. Ogre chief. I see no wonder that orcs lost. They didn't know what they were up against. This was a discovery that an intelligent slime can do skills and magic. Thank you again for saving us. However, many people from our village there have only minor injuries. I hear you took care of the remaining orcs. He bowed his head a bit, same as the other ogres. Rimuru. Yes, they are all dead. The orcs are burned to death or are frozen and sold to death. One of the dryads, named Trenny, is still looking around to see if there are any ogres or kids. The rest have been teleported back into the goblin village. Ogre chief. Good, thank you, Rimuru. If you don't mind, may we check on the other villagers? Our village got destroyed mostly, so we need to rebuild our village. Rimuru. Oh, if you don't mind, you guys can take shelter in my village. Most people need some rest, including you. Ogre chief. Haha, sure, I don't mind. My son, go gather everyone, we will be leaving soon. Prince. Hi. He left with his sister and the ogres to look around to find everyone who was affected by the surprise attack. Rimuru and the chief look around the village and talk about their plan of action moving forward. They see some dead orcs burning from their flash or being cut down. Until they found the orcs that were frozen in ice, wondering what they were going to do with the ice statues. Ogre chief. So this is your work here. What are we going to do with these dead orcs here? Rimuru. Let me think. Let's see, we can't leave these dead orcs here. It will smell bad. What to do? Notices. You can get rid of the orcs' bodies by summoning a demon. The dead orcs' bodies can make them have a body to stay in this world. Try summoning greater demons or a lesser demon. Rimuru. Oh, good idea, great sage. The book that can summon spirits and demons. Velzard. You better not summon a primordial demon girl, Rimuru. We don't want you to date any of the primordial girls. Vel grinned. Yeah, you better not summon those girls here. We don't want you to date these girls. Ifrit. Wait, are the primordial going to be? Veldora. Yes, they are Rimuru's future destined ones. Also, Velzard tries to date one primordial demon in the past and stay by his side, but he never acknowledges her feelings. She doesn't want Rimuru to go the same path as she did. Like mother and son, I guess. Ifrit. I see. Rimuru. Okay, I won't summon these girls. But let's see if I can summon greater demons or a lesser demon. But then again, to gain a demon servitude, they need to see me worthy of serving me. I have an idea, I will sacrifice all orcs here and bring one demon to serve me. Ogre Chief. Wait, you're going to summon a demon? Rimuru. Yep, do you have any other ideas to get rid of these orcs? Ogre Chief. No, I hope you know what you are doing, Rimuru. Rimuru. I hope so too, now stand back. He had his arms wide and tried to summon a demon or two to serve him. Rimuru. Activate summon magic, demon summoning. My offering is all of the dead bodies lying here. I got food for you. I hope you like pig meat. Get out here, demon, and be used to me. As the demon summoning was working, orcs' bodies started to disappear. The sky turned dark, but something was off. Warning, someone is hacking the demon summon ritual. Rimuru and his parents. Wait, what? They didn't know who was hacking the ritual. They got their answers soon. As the demon summoning was working, it showed one black cocoon and showed a demon with black hair with streaks of red and gold, as well as golden eyes with red pupils and black sclerae. Noir. Kufufoof. I have finally been summoned. I have been waiting for this. Ah, what honor it is to be summoned by the one whom I wish to serve. Such a bliss. Master, I am wise to serve you from now on. What is your command? Rimuru. Sure. What the hell, what does he mean by the one whom I wish to serve? And why did he hack the summoning ritual? Velzard and Velgrind. You gotta be kidding me. Primordial Demon Noir, the Black Primordial Demon. Veldora. Well, at least he didn't summon the girls here. He summoned someone else. So this is the guy who was the one who hacked the demon summoning ritual. Rimuru. Wait, a primordial demon wishes to serve me, and this is a primordial demon Noir too. Great, now I have an overpowered demon that wants to serve me. I get you want to serve me, but what do you mean by to be summoned by the one whom I wish to serve? Noir. Well, it's because I've been spying on you for these past few days. I can safely say you could be my new master. And show me the truth of this world. Rimuru. I see, now I know why these past few days ago, I thought someone was watching me. It is because of this demon. I wasn't going crazy at all. Velzard. So Noir was the one who was spying on you. When we were talking about your love life, you did say someone was watching you. It happened when Shizu and Cavill partly came here. He must have been spying on one of them for so long. Velgrind. Well, Veldora, right, at least you didn't summon your destined ones. I almost had a heart attack if we had to deal with another girl that Rimuru has to date and be married to. Rimuru. Anyways, you look like a strong demon. I had to guess you are not any ordinary demon, are you? Noir. You are right, my master. I am known as a primordial demon, one of the oldest demons in this world. Rimuru. I see. Well, I guess your name has been Noir. Right there are 7 colors of primordial demons. I guess by the color of hair and clothes. Noir. Kufufu. Right again, master, I know as the primordial demon Noir. One of 7 primordial demons. Rimuru understood who he was. However, the chief who was listening to this conversation was a little shocked that Rimuru had one strong demon who wanted to serve him, and it was a primordial demon, too. Rimuru. Well, I guess I could have a primordial demon serving me. Hey, parents and great sage, what should I make him, my secretary, right-hand man, or a butler? Velzard. Well, why not both have him your secretary and butler? Guy Crimson had Rain and Misery as his maids. They were Primordial Vert, the green primordial demon Misery, and Rain, the primordial blue, the blue primordial demon. Velgrind. Oh, yes, make him your butler and secretary. That will put him in the highest position, so no one can touch you. He can only be your secretary. The other monsters you will name in the future, you will find other jobs for them. I agree with them. Make him a master subordinate. He will be master strongest subordinate if you name him. Veldora. I agree with my sisters and great sage on this one. Put him in the highest position. Velzard. Plus, it will ruin Guy's world balance. Once you name him, Rimuru. Noted. Okay, how about this? I gave you a name first, and you be my new secretary and butler. How that? Noir. Oh, a name that will be an honor master. And yes, I would love to be your secretary and butler. Rimuru. Okay, let's see what could be a good demon name. Let's see the supercars, names. Oh, I know, your new name is now Diablo. Serve me well to live up to the name. A lot of Rimuru Magicals went to Noir and started to evolve higher than he already is. His parents went to Rimuru Memories to see the supercar name that was given to the primordial demon. It looks like a nice car to drive. The chief, who was behind Rimuru, felt the demon power was growing stronger than ever. He was now thinking that maybe it would be wise to serve Rimuru from now on. If he can name a powerful demon, then his citizens will be much safer around him and get stronger, but he must get to know him first. Rimuru. Whoa, that took a lot of my magicals. I have a feeling he's gonna evolve into a hell of a fiend. Valgrind. Yep, and he is the strongest subordinate you have now. Suddenly, some ogres came running to see if their chief was okay. They saw the sky turn dark earlier, and they were worried about him. Once they got there, they saw a black cocoon. Someone was having an evolution state. Trainee and Ranga come last to see what was happening. Prince. Father, are you alright? We saw the sky turn dark. Ogre chief. It's okay, I'm alright. It was just Rimuru getting rid of all the dead orcs here and summoning a demon. They heard what he just said. The cocoon started to break, and out came a demon in a butler outfit. Diablo. Diablo, that my new name. Diablo has now evolved into a demon peer as the second last line of demon race evolution. After it, there is only the demon lord evolution. Rimuru. Wow, I have one hell strong subordinate now. Holy shit, he's way stronger than me. I don't know what will happen if he ever went rogue on me. I don't think I can stop him if he is this strong. Velzard. Calm down, Rimuru. He wants to be loyal to you. It's probably not going to happen that he attacks you or anything. Valgrind. Velzard is right. You will grow stronger later over the years. Plus, once we are out of here, the chances of him attacking you are low or zero. Rimuru. Right, anyway, I think it's time to go back to Goblin Village. Chief, you got all your ogres. Ogres chief. I believe we do now. Son, is that everyone here? Prince. Yes, we have. We have 70 adults and 7 children. We lost probably 100 men and women ogres due to the attack. A lot of children were eaten or dead. But thanks to dryads, a lot of kids are safe. Ogres chief. I see. Let's now move north here and rest at Rimuru village. We may need it. Ogres. Yes, sir. They walk for an hour and a half to get to Rimuru village. Once they got there, so many kids were with the goblins, trying to help their injuries or taking care of them. Once the ogres and Rimuru made it to the village, many kids ran to their parents, who were fighters, and cried, knowing they were safe. Shizu had new clothes on, and was talking to one of the kids, then saw Rimuru safe and ran to him to hug him. Shizu. Rimuru, I'm so glad you are safe. Rimuru. Oh yeah, Shizu, yeah, I am okay. He blushes from her hug. Some ogres notice this and begin to smirk. Even the prince gives him a thumbs up. The old ogre said something, oh young love. Even Cavil partly, who was with some kids or lost their parents or brothers or sisters, smirks at Rimuru and Shizu. Veldora. Haha, good luck, Rimuru. Velzard and Velgrind. Grr. Aura released. Rimuru. Shizu, you hugged me tightly. Realizing what she had done, she let him go and created some distance. She blushed about what she did. Rigurd comes running to Rimuru and bows. Rigurd. Lord Rimuru, we are so glad you made it back okay. Rimuru. Well, I see you helping the children here. Rigurd, these ogres are our guests. Led them to their destination. They will be staying with us for a while. Rigurd did a salute and went to talk with them. Most ogres were already exhausted, a lot of them died, and many had lost hope. Rimuru and went with Shizu and Cavil partly to explain what happened. Luckily, the kids told them what happened to the ogre's village. Shizu noticed someone new with them, or someone she knew. Shizu. Wait, I know you, Kuro. Diablo. Kufufu, it's been a while, Shizu Izawa. The last time we met, we fought and were temporary allies. But you can just call me Diablo now, thanks to Lord Rimuru, my new name for me. Rimuru. Wait, Shizu, you know him. Shizu. Yes, I met him back when adventurers were summoned to help a kingdom. It was tough to fight, but we became temporary allies back then. I will tell you the story another time, but to think we will meet again, demon, or should I say Diablo? Diablo. Khufu, yes. Velzard. So it was Shizu he was spying on before he went spying on you, Rimuru. Vel grinned. I am curious about the story of him meeting with Shizu. Rimuru. Noted, I asked him about that another time when Shizu told me her story. Okay, we should explain what happened to the ogre's village. So let go have a small meeting with now. They walk with him to a meeting about what happened today. They went to get Kaijin and the dwarf brothers idiot trio, Shizu, and some ogres, and finally, Rigard. They were in a tent. Rimuru, please make yourself comfortable. The other took their seat and bowed a bit. Rimuru, we should discuss what will now happen. The sudden attack of orcs is something, and their wearing armor is even more out of the norm. Even how they eat cannibals themselves are the ogres. Ogre chief. Yes, normally, orcs aren't this strong, and they don't have that much intelligence. However, when we were traveling here, you and Trini explained that they may be in an effect called the unique skill starved. It affects the skill of his subordinates, which allows them to eat anything and everything in sight in exchange for a constant feeling of starvation. Rimuru. Now you should understand normal orcs are far weaker than the ogres, but today this happened, many ogres died. Ogre chief. I thank Rimuru for saving us. We are indebted to you. The ogres did a bow. Rimuru. There is no need for that. Does anyone have any idea why the orcs attacked, especially the ogres? And the real main question is who gave them starved. Ogre chief. The only reason might be to fight over the dominance of the Jura forest, they want to take over it. Rimuru. That's right, but still, we don't know how they got so much armor. I don't think of any way they could get them. Shizu. What about a demon lord helping them behind the scenes? Due to her statement, the ogres flinched a bit. Kaijin. That may be right. I think she is right. Rimuru. We still lack proof. For now, keep that as a possibility, but now, Ogre Chief, what will you do? Chief. We Ogre Clan, are prideful warriors. We have lost many comrades, and we have lost many comrades we will avenge. What will you do? Rimuru. Is that so? What plan do you have? Chief. We will build up our strength and take revenge. Rimuru. Great, another problem for me to interfere if they want revenge. Veldora. Well, you are trying to keep order here. Sorry that I pushed this load of work on you, Rimuru. Rimuru. Sure you did. I see. Do you know where they are, or do you have enough power to take them on? From what I deduced, the 10K orc army was just a part of the main army. They didn't have any rations, no tents, no military leaders, or it was just an ambush. They thought they could just take you on as soon as Ogre Chief was out of the picture, and if I didn't intervene, then you and many others would be dead. They listened to my words silently and even clenched their fist. Rimuru, if you don't mind, then I have an offer for you. Velzard, you are planning on making them your subordinates, aren't you? Velgrind, he isn't he? Ogre Chief, I'm open. Rimuru, why don't you become my subordinate? Of course, it will be temporary. You guys need a base of operation, and we need more war power, too, against the orcs. Just until we get rid of the orc problem, after that you guys can go do whatever you want. Or Chief, but won't your village get in our way in revenge? Rimuru, not quite, if the orcs are truly trying to take over Jura Forest, then even this place is not safe. It will get involved either way. Plus, if I don't interfere in this war with you and keep the forest at peace, then that is just saying I am not doing the new job that the true dragon gave me. I mean, I made a promise to them. So what do you say? Orc Chief, could you give us some time? Rimuru, sure, go ahead, take your time. After that, they left, and now it was him and Shizu, and Kaijin, and the idiot trio left. And his new secretary, Diablo. Kaijin, so orcs attack ogres. Do you think there is a demon lord involved in this, Rimuru? Velzard, let's be honest, Milam or Guy aren't the type of people who will do this. Well, maybe if they invite Milam on something fun, then she will be in this. Velgrind, that is very true, sister. Rimuru, we do not know about that, but maybe. The only demon lords I know are Guy Crimson and Milam Nava. Velzard, oh, don't forget about Romuris Rimuru. She is part of the demon lords too. She is part of the demon lords, council. Rimuru, really now okay. Oh yeah, and the spirit queen Romuris. But I don't think any of these demon lords are involved in this. It is probably a different demon lord trying to make a mess in this forest, which I may have to clean up. Diablo. Kufufu. Do not worry, my lord. Whoever is the perpetrator is messing with you, my lord. I deal with him. Shizu. It seems the true dragons gave you a possible job here, Rimuru. Are you sure you can keep order around here in the great forest of Jura? Rimuru. I need to keep him on a leash. I can't, Shizu, if only you knew what I did to make this mess happen. Now, demon lords are trying to take over this place or other nations. It's not going to be that easy, but yeah. Valgrind. A mess you created by eating us, my son. She shakes her head. Kaijin. By the way, Rimuru, how did the sword go? You took it through a battle, right? Rimuru. Oh yes, I did all right, and I managed to scan its abilities. When I cut down some orcs' heads off, their body froze and, after that, went into flames. Also, I cast some abilities to it like a meteor shower and frost winds going around me, and so much more. Velzard. It was wonderful to see Rimuru use that sword. Valgrind. Yep, so many orcs were frozen or burned alive. Kaijin. Haha, looks like you can use the true power of the true dragons. Uren. Rimuru, what should we do? Rimuru. Oh, right, I almost forgot about you guys. Uren. That's cruel of you, Rimuru. Rimuru. Listen, I want you guys to go and give the Belmont Kingdom's guildmaster the news about the orcs. But only him. As for the orcs, I will deal with it. Don't let him send people here. Kaval. I understand why we should tell the guildmaster only, but are you sure you can take care of these orcs? From your memory, the 10k orcs were just a part of the main army. Rimuru. Don't worry, in time, the ogre will accept my offer and become my subordinate. With time, taking care of the orcs will be easier. Besides, you guys should know how powerful I am, right? I could probably figure out a way to cure the orcs from starved and make them peaceful again. Uren. That's something we can never forget. Rimuru is probably Calamity class. Am I right, Shizu? I wouldn't be sure his power is only at Calamity. The trio looked at him. What kind of parents did this slime come from to make Calamity class? They look at him in fear. Rimuru. And as for a powerhouse, I can tell that Shizu is the third strongest in this town. The second is me, and number one is Diablo here. I don't think I can beat him since I named this primordial demon. Maybe I can, but who knows? Now, this shocked the group. Did he just say primordial demon? Now their eyes widen in fear. More, he just named a primordial. And lived. Then they looked at Shizu, who was shocked to think she fought a primordial demon and lived back then. She is the only one here who fought him, but now that Rimuru named him, she may not have a chance of beating him again. Diablo. Kufufu. Please be at ease, my lord. There is indeed a gap of strength between us, but I swear from the bottom of my heart that I serve my loyalty to you. I will never hurt you, my lord. Rimuru. I see. Well, I guess I don't need to worry about you going rogue on me. He then looks idiot trio. But before you three go, your gear is pretty broken down. Trio. That is so mean of you, Rimuru. Rimuru. Haha, then, do you want some new gear? Uren. Yes, please. Guido. Finally, I can get rid of this old gear. Cavil. I definitely want some too. Rimuru. Kaijin, can you and your brothers make them some new gear? Kaijin. Haha, no problem, Rimuru. Timeskip. Uren. This robe. It's a rare grade, and it's light and silky. Guido. This armor has dire wolf fur. And all the equipment great quality. Cavil. Wow, this armor is like a dream, and this sword, too, and made of good quality stuff. Are you sure you want to give us such expensive stuff? Rimuru. Take it as the pay for the message and tell the guild master not to send or interfere, or there might be casualties. Oh, right, you guys remember Kaijin earlier in the morning, right? Kaijin. Oh, Boss Rimur, you asked for me. He came with his brothers. Rimuru. They just wanted to see who made such good equipment. Care to introduce yourself? Kaijin. Haha, okay, I'm Kaijin the blacksmith, and there are Garm, Murd, and Dord. They made the equipment you are wearing. Uren. You mean the famous blacksmith in Dworgen. Kaval. And these are the famous dwarf brothers. How the hell did Rimuru hire you guys? Guido. To be honest, I'm all out of surprise. Rimuru. It's a long story for now. You guys should go now. Go talk with the guildmaster and have safe travel. Uren. Thank you, Rimuru. We won't forget your kindness. But Shizu, are you sure you want to stay here? Shizu, yes, I would like to stay here for a while. Plus could use my help to fight off some orcs or some training around here. Caval, okay, we just say you're safe and sound. If any asks about you, we just say you're helping around with the monsters here. We'll see you next time, Shizu and Rimuru. Guido, until we meet again. They said far away and left to go back to the guild. Now, Rimuru and Shizu walk back together, talking about the sword training. Shizu taught him the basics of how to use a sword correctly. They stopped, got wooden swords, and taught him how to fight for about an hour. And oh boy, she wasn't holding back. Until the ogres come to see them about Rimuru's offer. Ogre Chief. Sir Rimuru, we have decided to follow you, but some ogres still have some mixed feelings about this. Rimuru, are you sure you want to make this decision early? Ogre Chief. Yes, we all agreed to the proposal. But before accepting, can you show us your power? I'm sure you know what we mean. So they want to see if I'm powerful enough to be their master or not. Ogres are a prideful race, they will only serve people who are either stronger than them. Rimuru, so they want to test me, huh? Okay, let's have a duel. Ogre Chief, I understand, as I will participate in the duel. Rimuru, Shizu, okay, so Shizu, can you be our referee? If you don't mind. Shizu, I don't mind. Okay, now both parties, please take your stance. They both took the position. The chief got Shizu a wooden sword, and Shizu gave us the signal. Velzard and Velgrind. Good luck, Rimuru, you're going to need it. Remember how Shizu teaches you how to wield a sword right. Veldora, go try and impress your future girlfriend wife. Rimuru, right, great sage, help me with this fight. Understood. Shizu, begin. The chief took the first strike and used some technique, but everything was slow for me. Rimuru had used thought acceleration to the maximum, so everything could slow down. He didn't want to hurt the chief, so he just avoided getting hit. He was going serious and unleashed a good amount of strikes. Velzard, he may be a beginner, but let's just hope he finds a way to win. Velgrind, you're right, however, with the help of a great sage. She will help him find an opening. Ifrit, he is only a beginner, but he is handily with his own. Veldora, well, it's his first sword fight, but he could still use some more training from Shizu and the old man to get better. Villard, just continue watching, minutes have now passed. Now what is he going to do next? The next strike will be at the left. Go under him now. Rimuru, thanks, great sage. He listened to her what she said and continued the fight. He tries to strike him again, but he blocks his attack. The chief tries to mess with him again, but dodges it and tries blocking a lot. He tries to get better at his sword skills. Veldora, that was a close one. Also, Doog, her sister looks at him like, really, you're doing a DBZ abridged series right now. Rimuru, what do you think I am doing, old man? After 5 minutes, Great Sage told him where to strike next. She showed him an opening, and in one strike, he was unarmed. His sword flew away, and that was it. He lost, and Rimuru won. The ogres didn't show much surprise but more likely acknowledged him. Well, it seems like that dark blue-haired ogre told them about him and how he killed 8 or 9 orcs by myself. No, the whole army by himself. Shizu, that is it. The winner is Rimuru Kono Tempest. Ogre Chief. Haha, it was my loss. I never thought I would be defeated in one strike. But you could use some more sword training. The sword savant should train you more with that girl with you. But now we know. The ogres took a knee, and they all said, Ogres, we accept your offer Rimuru same. From today on we shall be your loyal subordinates. Rimuru, good, then, the proof of being my subordinate, I will grant all 105 of you names. And the uproar happened. Princess, please don't Rimuru same. We know you're powerful, but naming monsters is dangerous. Rimuru, I know, and don't worry, I'm plenty powerful enough to name all of you. I won't go saying stuff I can't do. Ogre Chief, we are grateful to Rimuru-sama for giving us names. However, have you also added the kids as well? Princess, Father, Rimuru, yep, even the kids, too. But not the pregnant women. I don't know what will happen if I name them and what happens to their baby, I could accidentally hurt them or something. The kids who were listening became happy that they would also be named as well. As for pregnant women, they were a little sad that they couldn't get names, but if Rimuru said to be safe and not hurt their unborn child, then they would have to wait until they were here. Prince. I don't mind getting a name. Princess. Not you too, brother. And so after calming the ruckus, I went to name them in order. First, the chief and son and daughter and the rest. Velzard. Well, once you name them, they will all evolve into Kijin. Be prepared for just how strong they are, Rimuru. Naming an ogre into a Kijin is rare. Velgrind. Yep, Kijin is rare to see monsters. I wonder how strong they are once they are the name. And their next evolution is Oni, which is super rare to see. Veldora. Oh boy, he is about to take a lot of our magicules. Rimuru. Noted. Also sorry for taking so many magicules from your three. Great sage, get ready to pull a lot of magicules from my parents. Understood, Rimuru. So from now on, the chief will be known as Akamaru, his son will be Benimaru, his daughter's name will be Shuna, and you there will be known as Soe. You will be known as Shion, you'll be known as Kurobe, Sword Savon will be Hakuro, and you will be. He continues naming them and sucking all magicules from his partner to name them all. After naming about 105 of them, he finally got to the last one. Now, this was new to the goblins and the dwarves, too. The last time they saw Rimuru named a monster, he went to sleep immediately. But somehow, he is still functioning, and he has not gone to sleep yet. Rimuru, and that was all of them. Rigurd. Lord Rimuru, just how are you still awake? Last time you named the goblins, you went to sleep for 3 days, and now here you are naming them like it was nothing. Rimuru. My secret, let's just say I found a way not to fall asleep yet and get more magicules. Rigurd. I see. All the ogres bowed their heads and said, Ogres. Thank you Lord Rimuru, for giving us some wonderful names. But all of a sudden, the ogres started to feel dizzy. They started to fall to the ground. Benimaru. What is happening? Shuna. I feel sleepy. Rimuru. Oh, it seems you all are going to evolve, congratulations. Go and I will take care of the rest. Hearing this, they went to sleep. Rimuru. Rigurd, take them to their tents, as for the rest of you, take rest as well, you have been through a lot. Hearing this, they nodded and left. Rigurd called for Haruna and others to take the sleeping ogres to their tent. It has been a long day. Rimuru. I wonder what the orcs are really after. Now that I think that masked Majin was leading them, wasn't he the great sage? That correct master, Majin, likely manipulated them. Velzard. So, someone tricked them into working with the clown or maybe underserving a demon lord. Velgrind. Whoever it is, it's Rimuru's problem now. We know for a fact you can handle your own, but now that you have an army. His first war for our little baby boy. Veldora. Whoever they are, they need to get out of my forest. Rimuru. Yep, Shizu. Rimuru, do you want to continue training or take a break? You did name a lot of ogres. Rimuru. Oh, you know what? Let's take a break and continue our training tomorrow, and once the Hekuro wakes up, let's ask for some training. He seems like a good teacher to train under. You might learn from him, he looks like someone who has lived for a few hundred years. Shizu. Good point. Maybe I should ask him for some training, too. Maybe I can learn a different sword style. Rimuru. Haha, now let's go eat something. I haven't eaten anything since I got to this world. I only ate in my past life. I want to eat my first meal, plus the sun is going down soon, so they should be cooking dinner soon. Shizu. Oh, right, that is true. Let's go see what they're cooking up. Later that evening, everyone was looking at Rimuru eating his first meal. He bites the meat and it tastes good. Rimuru. It's so good. Everyone cheered that Rimuru liked the food here, and Shizu also liked it too. Velgrind. Haha, I am so glad he is eating his first food here. Once we are out, I am going to try to see if I can cook for him. Velzard. Oh, right, since we are his mothers, we need to cook for him home-cooked meals. But there is a problem, I always let Misery or Rain cook for me. I don't know the last time I cooked. Veldora. What is cooking for oneself or others like? I don't have a human form to do any of that. I kind of want to give it a try. Velgrind. Well, I sometimes cook for myself, but rarely. I let the castle chefs do all the cooking. Also, Veldora, if you ever get human form, ask me, or anyone who cooks. We can teach you. Veldora. Thank you, Velgrind. I wonder if I can cook. If I ever do get human. Maybe we should do a cooking contest to see which parents are the better cooks. Rimuru can be judged. Velzard. A cooking contest to see which one of us is the better cook. Velgrind. Well, we always fight to see which one is stronger, but we could do something different besides fighting. I like your idea, Veldora. Maybe one day we can try and cook for Rimuru and maybe Milam, too. Velzard. Well, if you two say so. Well, I guess we need to look in Rimuru's memories of how to cook again or relearn how to cook. It has really been a while since I have cooked for someone. Vel grinned. Yes, it really has been a while. Maybe we can learn something from there. They went to read Rimuru's memories of him cooking for himself or watching a show called Hell Kitchen or other videos of cooking. Time skip. A few weeks passed, and everyone was training. Rimuru gave them new job assignments, and Akamaru became the king of ogres. Benimaru was adjusted to a military general. Shuna was assigned to the household departments and the culture department. Shion wanted to be a secretary, but Rimuru said no. He has Diablo as his secretary, so he assigned her somewhere in the military, like a commander or just a lieutenant. Velzard and Velgrind, his mom, told him to put her there. Soe was assigned to espionage and to gather information. And Hekuro was assigned as instructed for the army, specifically the Goblin Riders. Shizu joins him to train the lazy bastards. Kurobe, I assigned him to partner up with Kaijin in making weapons. And so on. In some of these few weeks, Rimuru got to know more about Shizu when they were alone time. Some monsters think they may end up together soon. But right now, Rimuru was training with Shizu and Hekuro to get good on his training. Oh boy, it's hell. Hekuro is a whole other level of a teacher, even Shizu is sweating. We both struggled against him. Until they heard a ding. Rimuru. Looks like time's up. Hekuro. Oh ho ho, it seems right. Still, I never thought Lord Rimuru would reach this level at a sword so early. I could confidently say no one has shown as much improvement as you. Velzard. He is right. He has improved himself so much. He is more skilled at a sword now. She flaps a page of another manga she was reading. Velgrind. Yes, he has now. I wonder if we should train him even more or let him be at his own strength. Rimuru. Leave the praise. I still can't against you full out a sword. Shizu. Still, he's right. You really have good adaptability. She gave him a small, cheerful smile. Rimuru. Thanks, but we should go back. It's almost lunchtime. Also, he learned some new skills along the way, but it helps him. All thanks to the great sage. Rimuru, Shizu and the rest walked to the cafeteria. This place was made so that many people could eat at the same time. However, once they got there, some Kijin looked like it was their last day on this planet. Rimuru. Is something the matter? Everyone, please run Lord Rimuru and Lady Shizu before she feeds you. Rimuru and Shizu. Huh, what do you mean? Who is cooking today? Velzard. Their faces. Something tells me someone can't even cook. Velgrind. If they tell you to run, then this is serious. Why are they telling you to run? Veldora. Oh, don't tell me it's one of these people who can't even cook, and someone kills guys and girls. There are some manga like that. Hekuro Benimaru and his father heard this and realized who was cooking today. Hekuro. On second thought, we should leave and skip lunch. Akamaru. Rimuru and Shizu followed me now. This isn't something you two should try. Trust me on this, you can skip lunch. Benimaru. Goodbye, I am not here today. He runs away in a cloud of smoke. Rimuru. Huh, it can't be that bad. I will see. But the door came open. Out came Shion with a pot of her food that looked like an aura coming through that lunch. And poured it into a bowl. Danger sense was going off so much for both Rimuru and Shizu. Which scared them. Shion. Oh Lord, Rimuru, you're here. I hope you are hungry. Please come here and get a bowl of my cooking. Velzard and Velgrind. What the fuck is that? That is not even food. Veldora. Run Rimuru at one, these anime girls WHO can't even cook. Save yourself. It's finally the boss. Ifrit. That is not even food at all. What the hell is that? Akamaru. Sorry Rimuru, I am taking Shizu with me. You deal with her. He took Shizu away from dying today. And she can't blame him for digging her out. She not planning on drying today. Rimuru. Wait for. However, she grabs him, brings him to a table, and gives him his food. Shion. I hope you enjoy your meal, Lord Rimuru. I really hope, like everyone tells me, my food tastes like heaven. Rimuru. Why didn't I leave with them and why didn't I listen to him now going to die? Velgrind. No, my baby boy can't die like this. He too young. Run Rimuru or tell her she's a terrible cook. Rimuru. How the hell am I supposed to tell her that I can't do that to her? Velzard. you may not have a choice. I have never seen someone who makes food with aura in it. Oh, big brother, please save my child. Rimuru. I know, and it looks like it has. It move and it has a face on it. Ah. Someone help. Great sage, tell me how to save myself from this. The answer is to say your goodbyes. Rimuru. That doesn't help me at all. Calm down. You have poison resistance. Maybe it can help with that if not well. Rimuru. You want me to eat this? Is there any other way? Notice someone is coming, but he is 5 minutes away. You have eaten, or unless he comes. Xian. Come on, my lord, please try it before it gets cold. Rimuru. Well, okay. Wish me luck, mommy, mama, and father. It has been an honor to be your son. 3 true dragons. Rimuru Kono Tempest no. Everyone watched this happen, even from behind the door entrances. Akamaru, Benimaru, Hakuro, and Shizu, who prayed for Rimuru to survive and peek a little. He takes a spoonful bit, and on the boy, it tastes nasty. However, nothing happens to like. It tasted like nothing. He takes another spoon. Xian was happy, but the other Kijin were shocked that he survived when many ogres died back then. Even his parents were shocked, too. Akamaru, Benimaru, Hakuro, and Shizu had their eyes widen as they watched him survive. Notice poison resistance has evolved from poison nullification. Rimuru, we will have a talk later, great sage. Everyone, how is he even alive? Hakuro, I have so much respect for Rimuru now, which has increased 100-fold. Akamaru, how the hell is he alive? He has ascended to godhood. Benimaru, he somehow survived the final boss of cooking. Shizu, I don't even think I can survive that. Velzard, oh, thank Veldanava that you survived Rimuru. Velgrind, I thought I was going to lose my first child. Veldora, how the hell are you even alive? Ifrit, I have no words, but I have respect for Rimuru more. Rimuru, I really don't know how I am even alive, but how in the hell am I supposed to tell Xian her cooking was made out of poison? I don't think I have the balls to tell her to her face. Would you like me to take control and tell her to her face that her food tastes terrible, so you won't get in trouble? Rimuru, wait, you can take control over me. You want to tell her her cooking is bad? Yes, if you let me. Velzard, do it great sage, tell her to her face that her food is terrible and tell her never to cook again. Velgrind, indeed, ban her from the kitchen so she will never cook here ever again. Veldora, I agree with them on this one. Ifrit, me too. Rimuru, okay, let's take control and tell. Please don't get us killed by her. Taking control in 3, 2, 1. Rimuru's eyes went red and white heptagon. Great Sage was now in control and looked at Xian, who was confused about why Lord Rimuru's eyes had changed color. Meanwhile, everyone looked at him too, curious why his eye turned to a different color. Xian, yes Lord Rimuru. Don't you ever cook again. Your food tasted like shit and it was full of poison. You're lucky I had poison resistance on. Or not anymore, it's more like poison nullification now. You are banned from any kitchen here. Better yet, never cook again, you stupid donut Kijin. Now, this shocked everyone here had their eyes wide and mouths jaws open. Their lord had some balls of steel to say that to her face. Veldora, haha, she's going full Gordon Ramsay on her. Xian, my cooking tastes like shit, and it is filled with poison. She wanted to cry. Great Sage went to the kitchen and got bread and sliced it into 2 pieces. She went back to her, grabbed a chair, got up to her face, and put the 2 bread slices on her face. What are you, Xian? An idiot sandwich. An idiot sandwich is of what? Xian, sniff an idiot sandwich, my lord. She cried. Everyone who's there saw their lord scold Xian. None of them have the balls to tell her cooking is so bad that they feel sorry for Xian, but at the same time not. But everything was interrupted by Soe, coming in. Great Sage, let Rimuru take control again. Soe, Lord Rimuru, one of my clones, has encountered a group of lizardmen. They are coming to this town. What should we do? Rimuru, stop them at the entrance of the town. I go see why they are here. Maybe because of the orcs. Also, Great Sage, don't you think that was a little too hush? Nope, she needed to learn her lesson. If she can't even cook, then she should not be in the kitchen at all. Velzard, I agree with her. Velgrind, yeah, Great Sage did the right thing. Also, she would have killed you if you didn't have poison resistance. Rimuru, sigh, okay, I hope 3 right. Rimuru walks out, and Shizu Benimaru and his father walk to the entrance of town to meet with the lizard man. To be continued.